how is your ankle doing?
Hey Tia, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
There you go. It's doing good. Feel good today, especially after everything I did yesterday. So I'm really happy the way my ankle is feeling right now. So it's kind of like an easy day to me today, and hopefully I'm behind the plate tomorrow for the exhibition game.
So you feel confident that you're going to be ready for opening day?
Yeah, I feel confident. The ankle is kind of keep responding the way it is the last 2 3 days. So uh, I'm really positive I'm gonna be behind the play for my team on Friday.
Robinson, what do you think it's going to be like for you guys on Friday when you play your first regular season in your new ballpark? I know there's no fans going to be there, but playing in this ballpark, I think it's going to be pretty special.
It is. I think it's sad. Just everything we're living right now have to open the season with no fans in the stand. I know this organization, the city of Arlington, put a lot of time to build this ballpark and to make this a really fans favorite place to come and watch a game. But I hope everything we live in it go fast and we can work on the fan back to the field. It's gonna feel different as a player standpoint to go out and play opening day with no fans and adrenaline the fans bring to the field, especially that first game. So I know it's gonna feel different, but as a player, we have to do what we need to do to go out and compete and help this team get back to the postseason.
Thank you. Emily, you have questions?
Robinson, Woody talked about trying to not manufacture, but generate some of that competitiveness within you guys because you weren't going to see anyone else. It's not like a regular spring training. It seemed like that was achieved with the Dallas versus Fort Worth game, and I think that's pretty clear by the fact that you brought the trophy to the press conference today. Can you just tell me what that series kind of meant to you guys in building that camaraderie?
Yeah, Emily, it was good to see you back in the ballpark yesterday. How you feeling? Good?
We're all good. We're all good.
Nice. I think it was good by Woody to come out and play that series. I think it's different. Just the way you prepare for the game, the mentality you have when you play even against each other, that kind of game. It was something we were playing for. And as a player, as a guy who compete to win, it make a difference. So I know my team, he was getting ready every single night to go out and compete and win games. And hopefully everybody who's watching live those games, they enjoy everything we did in the field.
Robbie, you and I have talked a number of times, and I told you I think you would make an incredible manager. Did this kind of choke that fire?
I don't know. It was fun. Definitely, it was fun to be out there and have my game card, watch over the lineup. I was trying to make some move, bringing guys from the bullpen, but it was not my choice. It was Woody and Julio making those choices. But it was fun. It was fun to be the guy in charge of that team. And what made even better is come out with this. So it was even better. So I have good time.
Physically, how do you manage not trying to get back too quick, knowing that if you do and you further injure that ankle, that it could mean you're out for an extended period, and in a season like this, could be devastating. So how are you trying to balance wanting to get out there but also being smart?
Just listen to my body. I learned that a long time ago, and I think my body is telling me what I can do and what I cannot do. So been pushing the last couple of days because the ankle is feeling better. So it's kind of what I tell TR. I hope it's keep doing the same thing to me, and I can keep going out to the field and keep pushing, and hopefully by Friday be 100%.
Thank you, Robbie.
Thank you.
Other questions? Let's go to Evan.
I was going to mention the same thing about the trophy. I didn't expect you to be parading around with it for 2 days. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Robbie, you had mentioned last week when we talked that you were going to try and wear the mask behind the plate. Still your intention, or is that going to be too difficult to do?
You know, it's difficult, especially when you want to talk to the guys in the field. When I want to say something to the guy who's pitching, like from the catching standpoint, let's say he's open up and I want him to stay in line, and I want to say something, and it's tough for them to hear. So I'm going to try everything I can to wear the mask, but it's going to be on and off just because I still need to be vocal out there being a catcher and make sure the guys listen to what I'm trying to say to them.
What do you think, just in general, not about this team, but now that you've had 3 weeks, what do you think about the whole idea of just playing baseball in this atmosphere?
I don't know. You know, as a player, as a guy who loves the game, I mean, definitely I'm happy and excited to be back to the field and do what I love. I mean, there's such a hard time we're living right now. I know the league is trying to give something to the fans to look for, especially in this tough time. I know all the teams are doing everything they can to keep this going. And as we talked last time, it have to be a sacrifice from every guy who's part of this. You know, you guys, the players, coaches. As we start the season on Friday, I think it's have to be even more because we're gonna start travel. It's gonna be tough, but hopefully we can get it in and get this season over. And I know years from now we're gonna look back and still talking about this season just because how different it is.
Very good. Thank you. I'll pass. Thank you, Robbie.
We'll take a couple more, and then Ariana's got 1 or 2 in Spanish. Steven?
Robbie, you were talking a minute ago, obviously, about the mask, and you were following up on last week. You mentioned something last week about one of the concerns you had was the umpires and how close they could be, and obviously we know they kind of lean on catchers, which is something that's normal. Have you gotten any kind of feedback or kind of any assurance that things might be a little different, or are you still as an unknown?
No, I think it's something we're learning by the day. I mean, I got injured last week on Monday, so I think it was the day before we got the umpires. So yes, it was my first day working with the umpire for 2 innings. So I know this is something everybody's talking about, everybody's trying to figure out, but in the end, hopefully we can do our part and be safe in the plate because having those 3 guys right there so close. But I have faith we're gonna get this season going and finish and hopefully bring some joy to these fans here in Texas.
And obviously the umpires are going through the same protocols you guys are going through. Does that give you a little comfort, though, knowing that they have to kind of do the same thing you guys are doing to be on the field?
Yeah, it's what I say. I think it's gonna be different. We need to do more sacrifice when we start the season. We're gonna start travel. Can everybody's gonna do the same thing? I don't think so. Everybody's is different. They think different, but hopefully when they make the decision to do whatever, hopefully they thinking about everybody, not only themselves, but about the safety of the whole league. So I hope everybody's doing the same thing.
Last question, how much more does that put on your mind, though, as a catcher? You're thinking about your pitcher, you're thinking about the hitter, you're thinking about guys on base, and now you got an umpire behind you, and you got to compete
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta manage all that.
we have to find a way, you know. It's something new. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but definitely I'm gonna try my best to manage everything I'm going through, you know, and hopefully I do it for the best of the team and the whole league.
Right, man, thank you.
Anything else? Let's go to Jeff, and then I'm going to go to Ariana. So be ready, Ariana. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Robinson, what have you seen with your veteran eyes of Leo DiTavares?
Hey Jeff, he's awesome. I mean, I've seen that kid not only this year, but I remember seeing him at 18 hitting in the same group during spin training. That kid is really special, and I think he's gonna be a big kid. Everything this organization is doing. I mean, he have the talent. He's smart. I talked to Woody, I must say, a couple days ago. He's been asking questions around. He wanna get better. You know, when you see a young player with that talent asking questions and trying to figure out, it made me happy. Made me happy seeing that kind of kid coming out through the system, and I hope he can stay healthy and help this team for years to come.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Ariana, you got a couple?
Yes. Hola Robinson, ¿cómo estás? Te quiero preguntar primero obviamente sobre la lesión en tu tobillo. Sabemos que ya te recuperaste el día de ayer, estuviste ahí. En inglés nos decías que vas a estar listo lo más probable, lo que tú consideras el viernes para iniciar la temporada con tu equipo. Háblame un poquito de esa recuperación, cómo te sientes y las expectativas que tienes para el partido inaugural contra los Rockies de Colorado.
Sí, hola Diana, ¿cómo estás? Mira, sí, gracias a Dios la lesión ha avanzado muy bien, me he podido recuperar rápido. El primer día pensábamos que era algo más fuerte. Al principio personalmente sentí que me había fracturado el tobillo, gracias a Dios no fue así y me he podido recuperar muy bien. El staff de los trainers, de los médicos ha hecho un trabajo excelente para hacer tratamiento todos los días y poderme regresar al campo, ¿no?, lo más pronto posible. Así que el día de ayer fue una buena señal, estuve detrás del plato 2 días, me siento bien hoy, que era algo que estábamos esperando, a ver cómo amanecía hoy y bueno, esperamos mañana estar detrás del plato en el juego de exhibición y con el favor de Dios en el Opening Day el viernes estar ahí también.
La otra pregunta que te tenía era sobre obviamente la rotación de pitchers que tienes esta temporada. Sabemos que es una temporada inusual, sin embargo como receptor, ¿qué te motiva de tener a tan buenos pitchers ahí en el montículo? Obviamente las Lins, Kluber, sabemos todos ellos. ¿Qué expectativas tienes para esta temporada con esta gran rotación de pitchers?
Sí, mira, yo creo que los 5 lanzadores que tenemos son probados en las grandes ligas, han tenido éxito. Nombrabas a varios que como Kluber han ganado 2 veces un sayón y han hecho cosas importantes, ¿no? Yo creo que la clave va a ser mantenernos saludables y que ese staff de picheo nos dé la oportunidad de ganar a diario. Yo creo mucho en cómo se arranca en una temporada tan corta como esta. Espero que ellos puedan ir profundo en el juego, nos puedan dar chances para ganar día a día y yo creo que con el bateo que tenemos vamos a hacer muchas cosas especiales este año. Así que estoy muy contento de la manera que se ven ellos y cómo vamos a arrancar esta temporada.
Muchas gracias.
We'll take one more from TR and that's it. He's got to go. So go ahead, TR.
Robinson, how would you describe the relationship you have with Jeff Mathis and Jose Trevino, and how do you think having 3 catchers will work on the Rangers?
I don't know. I think the last question that's Woody need to answer that question. But I think the relationship Jeff and Jose and myself have is really special. We believe it's not about us, it's about the team. We believe we can learn from each other, we can help each other out, and that's what we've been doing since day one in spring training, not only in the catching side, but also in the pitching side. as we work with one of the guys, Jeff asked me question, Jose asked me question, what I see behind the play, and not doing the same thing. You know, I think everything we're doing is for our pitching staff and for this organization to get better every single day. And I think the closer we get, the more communication we have, the better we're gonna be behind the play as a team. So that's what we're doing every single day.
Okay, thanks everybody.